Proportion applications continued. So example 1, the owner of a window cleaning service needs to mix the cleaning solution for the day. The instructions indicate that 4 ounces of concentrate are needed per gallon of water. The owner needs to mix 7.5 gallons of cleaning solution. How many ounces of concentrate will he need? So let's think about our ratios here. So we have 4 ounces per gallon of water. So we would put 4 ounces per 1 gallon, right? And what's the other thing we need? Well, we need 7.5 gallons for the day. So we could put 7.5 gallons, but we don't know how much concentrate we need. So we can put that as X, right? And we're putting X on the top because that's the ounces, and the gallons are on the bottom because we've indicated it right here as 4 ounces per 1 gallon. So what we do, right, is we just make these equal to one another. And then what we do is we just go ahead and multiply them, right? And we can call it the butterfly, however you want to do it, but you cross multiply. So what that means is we're going 1 gallon times X, right? Or we don't even have to do the, right? This is also ounces, but we can just go 1 times X. So that's 1X. Now we have 4 times 7.5, which would equal 30. If you aren't sure, feel free to get the calculator up. So what do we have? Really, we have 1x is equal to 30. So this 1 in front of the x, right, is really, we can divide by 1 on both sides, but it doesn't matter, right? 1 is just always in front of any variable, right? If there's no coefficient in front of it, it's just a 1. So we can actually just say x is equal to 30, and this would be 30 ounces, and that would be our solution. So 30 ounces is our solution here. Now let's do example 2. So carpet cleaning business charges $240 for 4 rooms to have the carpets cleaned. How much money will it cost to have 11 rooms cleaned? Well, for $240 for 4 rooms, right? So it doesn't matter. We could put the 240 on the top or on the bottom, but then the 4 rooms is there, right? So if we put the money on the top, then we need to have the money also on the top on the other one. So we don't know how much money is on the second one, but we know we have 11 rooms. So instead of 4, we have 11. So we are looking then for this X, right? For how much money it costs for 11 rooms. And like before, right, you just multiply across. So we would have 4 times X, so that's 4X. And then we have 11 times 240. So let's get our calculators. Well, we get 2,640. So all we have to do then is just divide by 4 on both sides. We do that because we get X by itself, so we get X, right? And then whatever we do to one side, we have to do to the other. So we just divide this by 4, and we get 660. And that would be the price for 11 rooms. So that would be our solution. Now, I'm going to show you also, right? If you also did it like this, 11 over X, right? I'm going to show you that it doesn't matter as long as you set it up the same on both sides. It doesn't change anything, right? We can multiply 4 times X, so that's 4X. 11 times 240, well, that doesn't change, so that's still going to be 2,640, right? We divide by 4 on both sides, and we get 660. So you can see how it doesn't matter, but you just have to make it consistent on both sides of the equal sign, right? So the two ratios have to be set up the same.